I'm Jen Burson, and I'm the founder of Generation PR. We have been around for 17 years. We're a full-service PR and influencer, social media marketing, and now affiliate marketing agency here in Los Angeles. And I'm also the creator of the profitable PR pros community, Generation Academy, all the good stuff. So today's all about this question: what would you do when you have two clients in the same category whose product can potentially be pitched to the same publications? So what do you do when you're working with multiple clients in the same niche? Maybe there is overlap, like the types of publication are the same opportunities. This is great because you have this niche expertise and you're starting to attract clients in those areas where you have that skill and contacts and industry knowledge you can choose to really help them with. So that's great. We love niche. All of these things are a little tricky to navigate, but when you grow your business and you take on more clients in similar niches with similar products or audiences, you have to know exactly how to navigate pitching for those clients. And, they might be just a little similar or in the same category, or they may be full out competitors. And me personally, I would not take a category competitor with the same product and the same customer, same price point. I just wouldn't do it. We have loyalty to our clients, just in the spirit of partnership. Like we have a breast pump company. They're gaining traction, gaining market share, but they're not the big guys. But I got an inquiry from like the biggest competitor in the category. And I said, no. I said, I'm so sorry. It's a conflict. And then I told my client, so he knew like, we're in demand, and we've been with them for, maybe 3 or 4 years now. And I'm not going to jeopardize that relationship. They're wonderful. And honestly, that's the kind of client I want. So I'm not going to jeopardize that to go pursue a competitor and piss both of them off. But if there is something that would be the same publications, the same editors, but they're not direct competitors, we focus on storytelling and improving pitching skills. So it's the most powerful way to make an editor understand the differences between similar brands or products. And it is up to us to highlight what is unique about each brand, each product, or whatever, and select the best options from our clients in each of our pitches. So it takes this honing of your pitching skills to land more press features. And, even if your clients are very similar, there is a way to position them so that they both could be considered for the story, which is awesome. Okay, so we got a tip from Angela Hathaway in our community in the Profitable PR Pros, and she said to create a gift or a product guide that will include all of your clients. We love this idea. So what Angela will do is actually create a gift guide specific to her clients each year for holiday gift guide pitching and other holiday gifting seasons like Mother's Day or Father's Day, all of those gifting, Valentine's Day, gifting holidays. And she will feature all of her, CPG clients in a gift guide. And then in addition to that, in her pitches to outlets for those gift guides, she'll call out 2 or 3 specific items or clients that she wants the publication or that journalist to focus on. And then she'll link out to the rest of the gift guide in the closing. And that's been really effective for her because sometimes editors are working on different, multiple gift guides and may use that attached guide to pull clients unrelated to the original pitch topic, which is really great. Keywords really help too in your pitch because then they can search certain keywords. Let's say you're pitching something for beauty and then you have a luggage client and you have it in the gift guide and you mention it in the pitch. They can search that term luggage if that's something that they're looking for. Or they remember, oh yeah, I saw this really good pitch come through for some cool different luggage. Let me find it. And they type it in and that's a keyword in your pitch. So we have heard from our contacts that they keep your emails and they want to be able to search them for very specific things that they're considering. And it helps to have keywords in there. So keep that in mind. And then we recommend, this is something, ethical, best practice, always inform your clients about potential conflicts of interest. We don't want to hide the 8 ball. We don't want to feel like we're trying to pull a fast one over clients. They don't want to feel duped. So communication is always this golden rule when you're working with clients. But in these scenarios, it's especially important. You always want to inform your clients of any close conflict of interest. They might not have any clue that their competitors would be interested in hiring you because there's so many choices out there. But it's always interesting when, when the breast pump company that I represent is really small with a pretty limited budget, but they're wonderful. And then their big fish, like whale competitor, wants to hire us. We actually told them, the potential client, that it was a conflict and we couldn't pursue it. But I told our existing client, just wanted to let you know that they're knocking on our door, don't worry. But if it was kind of related, I would have informed my existing client and then pursued the opportunity, like only with their blessing and sign off, if they're reasonable. Sometimes clients are like, you can't work with anyone in our space. And I had a client, baby and kids. I'm like, I have at the time 7, 8, 9 years expertise in this space. You're claiming that every single baby brand is a competitor and you're selling blankets. Why can't they? Were just like, kind of like, controlling, like we own you. And I hated that feeling. I finally one day was like, actually, no, they're not a competitor. We're going to pursue that. And, that was not a reasonable client. Most clients are reasonable and they will see that sometimes opportunities from other clients will benefit them as well. So you'll start to pitch a brand that's really cool, really awesome. Media will come to you and they'll say, what else do you have? Or other clients that align with this opportunity. So it sometimes is to their advantage to have a company in the same niche, not a direct competitor, but we would inform our clients. We also realize that our clients are putting a ton of trust in us and they share a lot of confidential information, potential launches down the road, strategy, all of these things that they don't really want our potential clients to have that benefit of knowing what they're doing. And you sort of have to be careful with that confidential information. So it's about professional respect and courtesy. And if they're a direct competitor, it's hard to pitch them, but it's also really an awkward position to be in when you have strategy, internal, confidential information for an existing client. That how do you compartmentalize that when you're talking to another client? So if you notice that one of your client's competitors is trying to work with you, it's a good idea to talk to your original existing client. And if it's not a complete overlap direct competitor, talk with your current client about the types of services that you're going to be providing this new potential client. And if you have a client that really objects, they have a problem with you working with other similar clients, then consider exclusivity for a price. So if your client is adamant that they want to be the only company in their very specific niche that you work with, you can offer them an exclusivity package. And that's where you agree to only work with their company in that particular industry, but they have to pay for that exclusivity. Because if you think of it like this, you agree to do business only with them and not do business with their eager competitor with a good budget, and you continue to work just with them, you're losing revenue from a client that you can't work with. That was potential revenue based on your expertise, your industry contacts. That's what a niche helps you to do, is draw in more clients that'll be able to leverage that expertise, their industry knowledge, your media contacts. So if you have a client that's like, no, we're not comfortable with that, then they have to pay for exclusivity. And it should be a monthly addition to their fee because you're missing out on monthly revenue, monthly retainer revenue. So if you charge an extra fee, then at least you're getting some kind of extra revenue out of it, and you're covering a bit of that lost revenue that you would have made from having another client. And if your client doesn't want to pay for that exclusivity, they'll have to come to terms with you working with other clients in their industry who are interested in your fantastic work because you're the perfect fit for them. Your contacts, your know-how is going to benefit them. It all comes down to leveraging your niche expertise to support clients in the same niche industry, but they don't directly compete. And that's up to you to decide. It's up to you. It's at your discretion. Like, I specifically have had companies come and mention the work we've done with other brands. And if they're a competitor, I have to say, like, I can't, no, it's a conflict. Like if it's exactly the similar price point, similar customer, similar distribution, similar kinds of products, I don't feel comfortable with that. But also I would tell my existing clients because I want them to know, like, here's what your competitors are up to. So, if your client doesn't want to pay for exclusivity, they have to come to terms with you working with other clients in their industry who want your services. That is your expertise, your contacts. All of that you build should benefit your business so that over time you attract bigger clients, larger retainers, and that's your expertise and you're known for that. There is so much value in that. If a client is going to come to you and say, do not work with anyone else in our overall category, that's exclusivity that they have to pay for. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Take care and have a great week. All right, guys. Ciao.